am probably venturing into the most difficult next part of my personal life. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because obviously my mantra has always been about women getting out of their own way and empowering themselves. And I've always been an advocate of living your true self, which is why I started this whole hair thing. But I can't do it unless I'm really pushing myself to the next level. So I am creating a series of YouTubes, and you guys are going to watch me go through my world, both in my safety net, which is where I operate professionally, and the part that's not my safety net, which is outside in the world, intermingling with other people without my hair. This is like a big deal for me. I can't help it. I'm trying very hard not to be really emotional about it, because it's almost like being naked. Well, it's not almost, it is. Because when I'm in my world, in my safety net, the part that I know and I feel comfortable with, and the part that I've created for other women like myself, it's easy for me to be who I am and strong and independent and all that sort of thing. You remove my safety net, and I am being thrown out into the world, and now, even though I'm secure, I have all these other elements that I can't control. People staring at me, people kind of ignoring me. You know, what is wrong with her? Does she have chemo? And in a way, you can't build anything unless a lot of that has also been resolved. So my feeling is my job now is to create an even bigger network for women to have a dialogue about a lot of issues that do come up that I have dealt with in here for the last 20, 25 years with women. Their insecurities, their fear factors, the rejection, the change issue, anybody going to notice, and really the whole dialogue and the discussion of getting rid of why is wearing hair such a big deal. I mean, honest to God, you know, what is that about? Really, what is that about? And I guess because I've been the most verbal about it and the most vocal about it, there's no one else that can talk about that as much as me. So as much as I really don't want to do this, and maybe some of you are saying, well, then why are you doing it? Because I can't go where I need to go next unless I do go through that process, because it's going to stretch me to be the next phase, woman, person, whatever, that I need to go through. And I think a lot of us go through that at different stages in our life, and some of us embrace it, and others of us take pills and go to the same therapist for 9,000 freaking years trying to resolve the same shit over and over and over again with no results. So it makes much more sense to just deal with it. Just do it, get it out of the way so that something else will unfold, and know that goodness and grace will follow you with whatever you do, because if you do it for the right reasons, and I have always lived my life that way, that you will be blessed tenfold. So my goal right now is to embrace the dysfunction of so many of us when we have physical changes, and what happens to the world around us when we're dealing with that, and using myself as the platform. So just keep watching the rest of these YouTubes, because now I'm going to introduce you to somebody that I have known for over 35 years. And the reason it's so weird is because she and I started selling wigs when I was 18 years old. And how old were you? 20. 12, 15, whatever age she was. And just how we interacted with each other, and I just think it's going to be an interesting dialogue. And it may add a little humor to something that's not exactly that humorous. Stay tuned.